You seriously threw Lorraine Kelly over a house?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hello there, and welcome to Ultimate Strongman Masters 2012 World Championship. You join us here in Belfast, and Chad Coy, one of the hot contenders, was just telling me about some of the physical exertion you guys are under.
On this next event, someone could easily soil themselves.
A very real possibility. I'm Matt Bell.
And I'm Nick Aldis, and as we sit amongst our 8 bona fide legends of the sport, we look ahead to 4 more events that will push them to their absolute limit and define a new champion. But before that, let's take a look back at what we saw in day 1.
Well, the competition started with Derrick Blair really on the stone and drag. He won that quite convincingly. And then we went on to the car deadlift on Hogan and Tanas and Brutus, challenging 3rd and 4th behind Coy and Boyer again. Boyer, the big Fijian Australian, was performing brilliantly. And once we got him on the Titanic compass, it was Chad Coy who went round twice. They both went round twice, but this time Coy was the better man. Well, in the truck pull, Derrick Boyer tried his best, but the Tanas and Brutus, pressuring for 2nd place, just held him off, just did enough.
So that brings us up to speed with all the action from day 1, and at the start of day 2, we look ahead to our first event. Matt, can you tell us all about it?
Thanks very much, Nick. Yeah, our first event is the Axle Deadlift, and here to tell us all about how that works, it's our big head honcho in the big red poncho, Glenn Ross.
The daddy.
The Ultimate Strongman Masters World Championship 2012, and it's getting tough. This is event 5. It's now the deadlift for reps. The guys have got a strap in, lift 272.5 kilograms, 600 pound, as many reps as possible in a 90-second period. This is it, folks. Who's gonna win it? We'll soon see.
Well, with Kevin Murray and Frank Connolly not performing particularly well on this, we come to Chad Coy of the United States, who's in 2nd place overall at the moment with 25 points. He's just, 5 points down on the leader at the moment, Derrick Boyer. And look at the width of the bar, because that is what makes it difficult. An Olympic bar is much narrower, and you can get hold of the thing and get control of it. But this is not easy at all. And you can see the strapping being used to enable the grip to be held. It's a very, very heavy weight.
2, 1.
Now then.
Down.
That's 1.
Lift.
Deadlift, just raising them up and straightening
Down.
the back.
2. Lift.
It's a very heavy, 272.5 kilograms
Down. 3. Lift.
weight.
Down. 4. Lift.
Still got the time limit as well. You
Down.
can see Chad
5.
Coy, this
Lift.
strain. He's been training for 32 years now.
50 seconds left.
America's Strongest Man finalist between 1998 and 2008. This fella was the Masters America's Strongest Man runner-up this year.
6.
He
Lift.
started in strongman competitions in 1994, incidentally.
30 seconds.
Very,
now.
very experienced. Very articulate too.
Come on, Charlie, let's do this. Come on.
Narrow stance, just to lean back, extend the legs, arms.
Down. 7. Lift.
Passive in a way, although
15
in
seconds.
reality they're not.
Now.
That was 7. Get 8.
10 seconds.
Got 10 seconds left for one more lift.
Down. 8.
8 he's
Lift.
got. That's it, he says. He's got 8.
Brilliant. Well done, Chad.
That is
Excellent.
very, very good indeed
Excellent.
from Chad Coy. Let's have another look at that.
Down. 8.
He really worked at it. Very professional, had enough.
Chad, phenomenal stuff there. 600 pounds, 8 reps. How does that feel?
Well, feels pretty good. I had in my mind 10, but I'll take 8. It's a long 8 events.
I mean, you've set the bar pretty high there.
Some good lat lifters coming after me. I think you'll see double digits.
Well, the next man up is Alda Hogan of Norway. The Viking. Well, let's learn a little bit more about this man before he gets underway. He's currently in form.
My name is Alda Hogan. I'm from Norway. I live in California, but compete for Norway. I'm 62 years old, been competing for a lot of years. I won America's Strongest in 1999. I've been runner-up in Norway's Strongest 3 times. I've won Hawaii Strongest 3 times. Strongman is really a test of athletic functional strength. So I always train, the whole body. I think first of all, it's kind of in my blood that I want to be. I define myself by strength, but maybe my personality, and I would hate to get weak. So I'll be training till the Grim Reaper come around.
Well, he puts a great deal of importance on conditioning the body as a whole, and I think that stood him in very good stead at 62.
Ready?
He's in 4th place, as I said, 16 points. He's got 8 to beat thus far. The 8 deadlifts of Chad Coy of the United States.
Game. 1.
Looks tough, doesn't it?
Game. 2. Oh, strong. 1.
Yeah.
Game. 3.
Grip very, very difficult indeed on this.
Game. 4.
He's going well, but obviously fatigue setting in now. He's
Game. 5.
no,
5 repetitions.
5, I think it said to
For
the
the
Glenn
62-year-old
Ross.
Viking.
That's very, very well done
Hogan.
indeed.
Yeah.
I think the total was 5.
From England.
Now then, Paul Carter.
Carter.
What can you do? 41 years old, a youngster, comparing him with Alda Hogan. Now then, you saw he was in 6th. He's got 14 points after the first 4 events. So, just getting the grip right. The width of the grip, absolutely important as well. Now then,
Ready.
the ritual of preparation.
3, 2, 1.
Terrific strain on the
lift.
back. That's why they've got the
Down.
big weightlifting
2,
belt there
lift.
to protect the back. This is good.
Down. 3, lift. Down. 4,
He's
lift.
certainly got strength, endurance.
Down. 5, lift. Down. 6, lift.
6 is going very well, isn't he? But quickly.
Down. 7, lift.
And he needs one more to equal Coy.
Down. 8,
That's
lift.
8, so he's equal first now. Now then.
Down.
Oh, he's dropped the bar. And that won't count. You can hear Glenn Ross consulting with the judges, and I think 8 score. Well, just worth commenting on that as Pexa goes in. He's got to be in control of the bar the whole time, and by dropping it, he lost that 9th lift, so he's tying 8 with Chad Coy at the moment. It went so quickly. Didn't need to do that, really. Pexa then of Poland, 43. Now he's in 5th place with 15 points at the moment, and he knows that the target is 8. And there's 90 seconds, so there's quite a lot of time. A little bit wider stance this time.
3, 2, 1. Down. 1. Lift.
Really finding it tough, isn't he, right
Down.
from the start. 272.5 kilograms at 600 pounds or more, and that's a lot of weight.
Down. 3, lift.
Alda Hogan incidentally got 5.
Down. 4, lift.
To stay in control of the bar the whole time.
Come on, Gregor. Good shit. Down. 5, lift.
That's 5, so he's equaled Hogan.
That's it, that's it. Thank you.
That's it, thank you very much. He says 5 it is. 5.
Thank you.
The Polish representative.
From Australia, Derrick Blair.
Well, Derrick Blair, he's first. He's got 30 points to his credit, and he's meticulous in every preparation thus far. That strapping's so important. But let's hear from the competition leader before he gets underway.
My name is Derrick Blair. I'm the strongest man in Australia. In fact, I'm undefeated in every competition I've competed in Australia since 1997. Definitely wiser than I was 10 or 15 or 20 years ago. It was always my boyhood dream to one day be the world's strongest man. And for this competition, there's only 7 other guys that separate me from that title, world's strongest man over 40. And you know, so there's a great thrill in competing against these guys, and I'll definitely be putting on my best performance.
Well, he will at 43 years of age. He's got 8 to beat.
Down. 1, lift.
Yes!
Down, wait, lift.
Yes!
Down. 3, lift.
Yes!
Down. 4, lift.
Yes!
Down.
He looks good,
5,
doesn't he?
lift.
Yes!
Down. 6, lift.
Yes!
Down. 7, lift.
Well, 8 will
Yes!
Down. 8,
equal the
lift.
lead. Well, he's equaled. Now then, does he go into the lead?
Yes!
Down.
Yes, he
9,
does.
Lift. One more for time.
He's got the
Down.
lead so far.
10, lift.
10.
Down. 11, lift.
That'll do. Barbecue time! What's the barbecue?
What a character this is. Well, 11 then.
Banger!
So he's got in the lead. Now, I wonder, with 1 lifter to go.
11 repetitions for the mighty Australia's Derrick Blair.
Well, another little look at this. He's so meticulous in everything he does.
Barbecue time!
11 reps on the deadlift. How do you feel?
It was good. It's one of my premier events. I've really dominated with this type of event, the World's Strongest Man competition, for the last 15 years now. So you expect to do well in your good events. If you don't, you're really going to fall short in this type of competition.
It puts you in a great position. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you looked very comfortable there. I get the feeling that you think 11's going to be enough.
Ready? Ready?
I don't know enough about a Brutus. He's a strong guy, but I've at least guaranteed myself second place in this event, and he's got a big job to do if he's going to beat that.
But he has guaranteed him second place, and if he were to get second place, it's 37 points. Now then, what about Atanas Abrutis? Now, as you've heard, not much known about him. He's an unknown quantity here, and he's got 11 to beat. No idea how strong he is here, but the strapping of vital importance and time being taken. Look how wide that bar is. I've mentioned that point again because that is so difficult.
Down. 1, lift. Down. 2, lift.
Going well so far.
3, lift. Down. 4, lift. Down. 5, lift.
Needs 9 to
Down.
go into second place
6, lift.
and 12 to win.
Down. 7, lift. Down. 8, lift. Down. 9, lift. Down. 10, lift.
Going well. Oh, still looks
Down.
good, doesn't he?
11, lift. Down. 12, lift.
And that's it. He doesn't need to do any more. He's won it. And when Derrick Blair said in his interview he didn't quite know how strong Brutus is, well, he now knows. Well, let's have a look and see. 12 reps then. Tanas Brutus wins it. Derrick Blair 11 reps. Carter 8 reps, equaling Chad Coy's 8 reps as well. So it's pretty tough.
Now, you can really see that it gives an advantage to these guys to have won the previous event, because it means that you get to go last in the next event. So, for example, Anton here got to see how many reps Derrick did, and then obviously try and outperform him, and he succeeded. Give me a high five.
Yeah.
Lithuania.
Okay,
Good work.
Let's update the scores. Look, Boyer 37, but Brutus with that last performance moves ahead of Chad Coy. So second and third have changed. 30.5 behind 31, 19.5 and 19.5 for Carter and Hogan.